Hi, this is my topic portfolio, and I got the topic of geodesic domes. So this is my front page. I move on to my introduction. So I take you through the advantages for students that study geodesic domes. What are they? A simplified explanation of what a geodesic dome is, where you'd find it in the DCG syllabus. So then I move on to stimulating the pupil's interest. So here I have 8 teaching strategies that will try and stimulate the pupil's interest. Then I move on to motivating the students in this topic. So different ways to motivate them and how to get the students to like the topic to keep them engaged. So I went through give the students fun and enjoyable tasks, find out the individual's interests and link it back to the topic. And it's important to have a good student-teacher relationship also. So I included everyday examples also. So moving on to key principles. So I run through the junior cert key principles of what to know when you're going to cover this topic. So orthographic projection, constructions, area of figures, loci, descriptive geometry, etc. So I move on to the leaving cert side of it. So the knowledge need first and second, auxiliary projection, cutting planes, planktonic solids, rebatment, etc. So here I have a list of different resources that I thought helped me throughout the topic portfolio. Moving on to anticipating the students' difficulties. So here I have what I think what would be student difficulties. So the textbook, for example, the textbooks only have a certain amount of information, so the student will have to expand by using the resources. Some difficulties I notice when trying to complete the geodesic dome question would be labelling is a huge advantage. If not, you're going to go into difficulty. Another one would be trying to visualise where the triangles are projected onto the sphere and plan, and keeping up to date with the terminology in the chapters. So resource development then. I'll take you through the resource development. So here I have the YouTube video on how to make a geodesic dome through paper, which is very helpful. I found where it was a huge help for me was these geomags, where you could put the magnets together and they would form a geodesic dome. Moving on to the second page of resource development, what I will go through in terms of in the class. And here's my SolidWorks model. Here's the question I pose. So there's going to be 3 parts. Students will run through it, and this is my solution. I did it on draft paper because I wasn't up to date with AutoCAD and I struggled, so I drafted it out manually. So here's my rationale on why I chose the 3 parts and the marking rubric. Thanks for listening.